Hello there, Capricorn. Welcome to the illest illuminator. We are going to do the mid-July already. Jeez, mid-July readings for you. I hope you had a happy full moon in your sign. I know it was quite intense. I can't even imagine how it would be for you guys. It was very intense, very sensitive energies. So I do hope that you did some kind of a ritual for yourself to, release any burdens, release any stress, anxiety, or whatever you needed to release, some kind of a pattern or something. Because that was, whoa, okay. I just started. Can we just work together, my dear throat chakra? So let's just see. It was also like a very good energy in order to plan and organize. So I hope you did that too, making your long-term goals, short-term goals. Definitely a great time for business plans or anything that you have in your mind, finances, stability, housing, whatever the case is. This was a very good full moon for that. So it was very, you had to really find a balance because the energies were so intense. A lot of things from the past may have came up, like old energies or old feelings, old emotions, and you could be like, okay, I thought that I was like done with this kind of feeling. Like, where does this come from? It comes in order for you to release. And at the same time, it's all about like planning, organizing, structurizing, all the things in the material world in order to move forward. So let's just see what we have for you. I had the Lovers card that wanted to come out. So perhaps you're making decisions when it comes to your love life or when it comes to who you want to have in your circle or not. It could be like friends, it could be like family, but trying to make like a very cut through decisive decision when it comes to relationships and trying to harmonize and balance things out. If you feel like you have been overworking and you feel a bit like empty, it could be that maybe you need to work on harmonizing relationship and putting more effort into friendships or relationships or dating or anything like that. So whatever was out of balance, it needs to be worked on. Definitely with that Lovers card there. Wow, this is steady progress. This is good progress. We got the Chariot with the page Knight of Pentacles. Some of you are definitely planning to go abroad, planning to go overseas. There is a lot of planning and structurizing. As I told you before, you got the Two of Cups. For some of you, there is someone that wants to come towards you or you want to go towards them. There could be a lot of planning, as I said, that is still in the way of making real progress, but there is definitely a light at the end of the tunnel. So this Chariot also represents to me a form of willpower, determination, knowing what your goal is and where you're going at, whether it is in love or relationship or even business, it does not matter. The only thing that is, it's kind of like the understanding that things may not always move very fast for you, but at least you have your main goal and you know where to go, and with steady steps you will get there. So I do get the sense, because the Chariot is like very fast moving energy and the Knight of Pentacles is like standstill, so you might just move forward and then there is like a period of like, okay, stagnation and rethinking, reprogramming, realigning yourself with where you want to go. So definitely with the Two of Cups, this is a very specific love situation. And we've got the Devil. See, yeah, I was already feeling there was some kind of a restriction here. Definitely now with the Devil coming up. Let's see what else comes up. Eight of Swords, definitely mental restriction. Okay, what are we saying? Four of Wands in the heart of your reading. So it's kind of like Justice, Five of Pentacles, nice, Empress. So you got and the Magician. Look at that. Okay. And we've got the Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So to me, it seems like you, like I said, like harmony within any kind of relationship is kind of like your priority at this point. Like that's where you get your stability from. That's where you feel secure. And it could be like someone that just moved away from you, that you are still thinking about. You feel still stuck about it. All right, you do feel like you made a lot of progress since this person may have left you, but mentally you are still very conflicted. You feel still that things need to change at a cellular level for you. There is a lot of both of you needing to, how do I say this? Because the Five of Pentacles here, it tells me that both of you are not feeling very happy with the situation that is at hand. It's something that needs to be put back together with this justice. You either want some kind of an apology, or you are thinking about giving some kind of an apology to someone, because your main goal is to make progress within your own mind as well. Six of Swords talks about leaving a situation behind with peace, you know, and that's kind of like your main goal here. You want to have some more harmony, like we just talked about. It keeps on coming back. There is this stress relief that needs to be taking place, and that's the only way to do it is by having like a real conversation with this Justice card that is definitely you know, balancing things out and having like a truthful communication and putting things back to its place and telling the other person how you feel about the situation, how you think about the situation, and where you went wrong and where the other person went wrong. So it seems like a very, how do I say this? It's kind of like two people that went a bit too far with this Devil energy, right? Because the Devil energy is when things get like very heated as well. So after that Devil energy, you want to restore things, and it's kind of like with the Justice, where you actually understand that you had some mistakes as well, and the other person has some mistakes as well, and now you want to put that in like some kind of an equilibrium, right? There is definitely both of you feeling a bit stuck, feeling a bit neglected, and there is a lot of missing out here with this Five of Pentacles. Both of you do miss out on this connection, and I feel with this Four of Wands in the center, there is a need for both of you to come together to solve an issue. It could definitely also be like a family issue, right? You know, like coming together and like not closing yourselves off from the situation, but really have a decent talk. It could even be like having someone that could be like that can meddle in the situation. Could be even like legal matters, you know, when family situation just get out of hand, and you need like a legal legal advisor to help put the balance back. All right, because the Four of Wands does talk about house related stuff. It talks about like home life, family life, anything that has to do with, you know, kind of like the fourth house energy is what I'm feeling. All right, so it could be due to a mother, could be like a will that just, you know, came out, or something happened with the mother, God forbid, but so yeah, or a grandmother. It could be like anything, and there is like a lot of talking about it, a lot of rumors, a lot of like uncertainty, and nobody is feeling very happy with the situation with this Five of Pentacles. But there will be justice here in the situation, most definitely. All right, and there is a lot of growth, there's a lot of manifestation that you can have in order to make growth within your life or within the situation. So I feel like it's a very fragile situation, definitely with that Empress come out as well. It does seem like that. It's a very specific situation here. For others of you, definitely this Empress does relate to the fact that maybe it's like, maybe you have like a lack of resources when it comes to getting like an idea of the ground. Maybe you have some ideas you want to put your creative thought and your mind and your resources in, and you feel like you're being limited. You feel like you have not enough, and I feel like you do have enough. You just have to search in other areas and be a bit more creative. Definitely if it's due to, you know, maybe you need like an investor, or like you need more money, but maybe you need to start small and just see where it goes from that point on, because you do have the card of creativity. So it is all about the creative mind, and maybe you need to start within your home situation as well, and then expand and grow as the time goes on. So creativity is on your side, Capricorn. All right, I feel like just as the universe is also on your side, you have a lot of there is a huge possibility for growth here, and it's just a matter of how you use those energies to your advantage. All right, so like I said, you can just work small or start small within your house environment, and you know, don't focus too much on the lack of money or resources or time or energy, because you do have the ability to make anything that you want grow with creative mind and creative thinking. So there's definitely a huge change that's coming up for you. Wow, and you got the music card. So, and you got the love partnership. So what this is telling me though, that if this is definitely only a love situation, you guys will grow a little bit closer towards one another. It's telling me that music is going to play a huge part in your healing and also in the connection that you have with this individual. So you may hear songs that remind you of this individual, or you may just like, instead of like using words, you can use like songs to send to this person to show them how much you care for them or how much you love them. So music is going to be a very, very it's going to be a nice outlet. It's going to be a lot of synchronicities that come up with music that are going to lead you towards the right path as well. There is also here pride with forgiveness, which is talking about the fact that one of you or both of you are being very proudful in not wanting to communicate and talk things out, and someone needs to, you know, brush that off and move forward with this, because you do have the Six of Swords. So there is, if you're dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, they are definitely ready to move forward with the situation or make a peace offer or something like that. So I feel like the peace is going to come nonetheless, because both of you do feel like very detached from one another. So yes, my dear Capricorns, that was a specific reading. I hope this really helped you guys out, and I will continue with the he said she said spread, and it is down in the description box below this video. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.